Hey everybody, welcome back. We've been working on the shower, but last week we left to go work on the office. We're back in the bathroom. Today is toilet time. We're going to take a look at how we installed the toilet in our bathroom here, show you a few videos from some of the fun we had while it was cold, and then we'll leave you towards the end with a few hints of what's coming up on our projects. So, if you haven't been here before, thanks for joining us here on the range. Okay, before we even got this channel started, I had started working on this room, and all of the bathroom plumbing is roughed in. I had to do the water lines, but it's all roughed in. So I've got this here on the floor. I've got to clean this out, get the tile kind of cut around it, so I can put a flange on top of that. So that's our first step. Once we get past the flange, then we'll talk wax seal, we'll put it on, and we'll talk about how we hook it up to the water lines. So enjoy the montage time lapse, and we'll break it up into 3 parts for you. Here we go.
Now that the toilet's installed, I want to walk you all through a few upgrades that'll make this four-wheeler a lot more useful year-round. Of course, I had to add a 12-volt outlet, so we've got reliable power right on the machine, whether it's charging a phone, running a sprayer, or plugging in accessories. The key was wiring it clean, adding the proper fuses, and sealing everything up so vibration and moisture don't cause any problems later. Secondly, I mounted a snowplow with my son, which meant pulling the skid plate to get everything lined up. It was a bit of a wrestling match with tight bolts and heavy parts, but now we're ready before we get any more snow. And finally, I installed an LED light bar. Around here, we're often working before sunrise or after dark, so better visibility means safer operation and longer hours out in the field. These upgrades are all about being prepared, working safer, and make this setup more capable when we need it most. Enjoy the montage, and we'll wrap this video up with what's upcoming in our next episode. And let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's see what's coming in our next episodes here on the ranch. We're wrapping up the bathroom. The drywall pros are coming in to finish things off in the office since mudding is definitely not my specialty. And then we're rolling straight into finishing the office. Once that's complete, we'll be ready to plant our newest food plots and start preparing the garden, which means we're one step closer to enjoy some of those delicious homemade pickles my daughter makes. And that is just the first couple of months. We've got plenty of outdoor projects ahead, painting the house, finishing up the last flower bed update, and we'll even be taking a trip to Missouri to visit a cabin builder and gather ideas for our future ranch. We'd love to have you there. All of that and more is coming your way. So subscribe, show up, work hard, be kind, and thanks for joining us here on the ranch.